Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kringle Kim, and we have some exciting news tonight. In the past couple weeks, we have had a new public statement. We have had a new rapid rewards cookie reward, a rapid 24-hour and rapid 48-hour cookie reward. We have had the new public announcement, which lays out everything for us, kind of a guideline for TBC Kringle. And now we have a new mission statement. I know I have been reading a mission statement, and now we have a new Kringle Society mission statement. So I encourage you all to go to the Kringle Cash back office and go to the Kringle Society mission statement for all of us. So this is exciting. And as you refer new people or share the gift with them, this would be a good thing for everyone to read. So put it in your toolbox. So you can copy the URL at the top of the page. You can copy and paste that into a document or into an email and let people read it. Possibly go over it with new people. I am going to make sure all my downline, I'm going to copy and paste this URL into a letter to all of them. So, Kringle Society mission statement. So the Kringle Society is a global initiative as a sharing and eleemosynary society founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. We are here to empower each of our members with the means to spread abundance in all its forms to the entire community of humanity, with a clear plan to eliminate poverty worldwide and to assist each and every being that we touch to find their unique purpose that their Creator intended for them. The Kringle Sharing and Eleemosynary Society is here to support all of its members and all of humanity. We should have a thing to see who can say that the quickest. Eleemosynary Society. I know one of the blogs was on Pantera.org, and it did say click the join button, but I haven't figured out how to click on the join button for that society. But it was the Gemstone Society. Anyway, and they are an Eleemosynary Society. I hope I'm saying that right. And they are the ones, I believe, that have helped prepare the public announcement and this mission statement. So sharing and the Kringle Sharing and Eleemosynary Society is here to support all of its members and all of humanity by providing the means and methods to have the support and practical tools so that every member of our society and every human being shall have what they need to make manifest their essential needs to create lives of abundance and integrity. And I like that word, integrity. And I hope we all do have integrity in dealing with the fellow members of our community. Kringle is a sharing society that has established and will continue to build a private contract association in which men, women, and children of their own free will and volitional act, choose to enter into a private contract relationship with our free association membership. This association is based on the principle of mutual benefit and the interactive sharing of knowledge, ideas, and creativity through the use of a private medium of exchange known as the Billion Coin, henceforth TBC, and its smaller increment coin known as Kringle. Ongoing support through education and the creation of a private social media platform will support this system. Our mission is to serve one another with love and respect, and to use TBC and Kringle to lift humanity out of hunger, poverty, and misery. It is our intention that the veils of ignorance fall from each that we touch. We intend that all of our members will embrace and have a full life of abundance and prosperity as they accept our offer of membership within the Kringle Society and the private contract association. When the private environs of our society, within the private environs of our society, our members can enjoy all the benefits of using a completely private medium of exchange that respects the privacy of all who use it. It is written within our power to bring in purveyors of goods and services of all kinds from every location of the earth that accept TBC and Kringle for equal value exchange for their goods and services. We intend that TBC and Kringle shall one day reach their full potential when our community grows to 1 billion verified members. When this occurs, it will unlock the ultimate value of TBC. This ultimate value will reflect the value of 1 billion members of our private contract association, and in doing so, we shall realize our vision and goal that the measure of real value in this world shall be the true worth of every living being, men, women, and children, who are the true creative potential of humanity in individual embodiments. We hold this as a true mandate and a self-evident truth. It is an endowment from our Creator. However, any individual chooses to define or describe such a creative source. That endowed mandate is that we shall live freely in creative collaboration with each other and with this beautiful planet we dwell upon. This shall also include living in harmony with the larger universal community of life throughout the cosmos. Our mission is good. Our mission is great. It is up to each and every one of us to fulfill it with the realization of this gift of life. The Kringle Society has brought forward a unique contribution as a gift to humanity in the fulfillment and realization of that vision. Our vision sees a world free of limitation, and our mission is to be part of the solution that makes it so. This shall be a world which every child grows up in a community of support, love, respect, and integrity, and has the opportunity that every child in this world should have, which is to have all the tools and resources needed to realize their fullest capacities and build a life that each of us would desire for ourselves and for our children. As a sharing society, Kringle is established as a community intended to share the wealth of our lives with each other. This means the personal human value of a living being, not the monetized debt enslavement metric that we have been programmed to believe is real wealth. That is an illusion. It is a trap. The Kringle Society has been established with a vision, mission, and purpose to break through that illusion and show the world of humanity how we can free ourselves from the trap. Thus, we have created a currency to flow like the free waters of a mighty river, a river of power and force, a river of living beings that come together to see poverty, disease, and deprivation forever washed away by such waters and carried to the sea of forgiveness and dissolution, so that all men, women, and children in this world shall have lives of value, lives of purpose, lives of meaning. We will share with each other the wealth of our life force. the value of our unique capacities to create and build and purify, and we will do it by valuing our currency with the metric of the only real value that there is in this world, which is life. Life means living in full expression by supporting each member of our private society and contract association to achieve their dreams and aspirations. It is our mission to take the realization of this intention into the greater world society and show others the way of freedom and prosperity without debt, bondage, lack, or limitation. As an eleemosynary society, we see our mission as one that brings charitable support to those who need a helping hand in building lives of integrity and respect. This means co-creative sharing and support, not charity that degrades the individual and diminishes self-worth. This is our mission, and this is the idea that we shall strive for until it is fulfilled. We envision a world free of constraints, where the very stars are our partners and represent unlimited capacities as to what we can accomplish in this lifetime and for many generations and lifetimes to come. We are a multi-generational legacy trust, and the true beneficiaries of which are the children of the future, those that are just now coming into life and those yet to be born. Eleemosynary is a one word defined by its roots as alms giving, which in the past meant to give a few coins to the poor and destitute. But we see that alm is the root of alma, which is Latin for soul or spirit. So our charitable giving is the soul and spirit of this mission society and its true purpose, which is to bequeath the spirit of unlimited possibilities to the future generations that shall inherit this spirit and become the soul this world, the soul of this world, I believe. We invite all of you who share this vision to join us in building the true value basis of the billion coin, to add your life force to the valuation of 1 billion coins supported by 1 billion living souls as a gift for humanity, to break free from the chains of debt enslavement and the illusions of lack and limitation, to make TVC what it is truly meant to be, the brilliant community of the Kringle Society and of planet Earth, to enliven the brilliance of 1 billion stars and forever banish the darkness from the world. So, wow. You know, our original one, it really clarifies the original mission statement that I used to read every day. Really lays it out there. So it is a global initiative, you know, and we are sharing. And our mission is to, the principle of humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity. And we are going to be a 1 billion strong private peer-to-peer community. And I think TVC is going to be an example. You know, right now the world doesn't know there can be an example, but TVC, through sharing and building it, it will be an example of a world that can lift itself out of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance. And we will have 1 billion members, and that can grow to, I'm sure, more members than 1 billion. As like I said, this is going to be an example of how a true world of peace and love can be, and sharing with all each other what we have with each other, and a new way of living. I know back in the day I had to do certain things to keep my self healthy, and of course I had learned one way of living, and if I was going to keep on living that way, I wouldn't be here today. So as an example, we'll use eating. So I had to change the way I ate. And so my saying became, instead of living to eat, I'm eating to live. And this mission statement kind of says it all. You know, you could substitute for eating. You know, you could say abundance. Instead of scarcity in life, you know, or we're creating abundance in life. Anyway, this is pretty heavy, and I am sure it's going to be translated into all the different languages, but it is, I would like to read the last paragraph again. As an emissary society, we see our mission as one that brings charitable support, and I like that, charitable support, not greed, to our community, to those who need a helping hand in building lives of integrity and respect. This means co-creative sharing and support, not charity that degrades the individual and diminishes self-worth. I know, you know, there's many people that when, especially in the United States, when welfare is offered to them, they won't take it. They are too proud. And you know, I know every person wants to earn their keep, so to speak. You know, it gives them self-worth and confidence. Many people don't want a handout. Some people, they have no other choice, but I think in their heart of hearts, you know, everybody wants to, like I said, be proud of what they do for a living and have self-worth. And this is what TBC Kringle is going to enable us to do when we are 1 billion members, and not only our community, but even sharing it possibly with more members than that and bringing everyone out of poverty. This is our mission, and this is the ideal that we shall strive for until it's fulfilled. We envision a world free of constraints where the very stars are our partners and represent unlimited capacities as to what we can accomplish in this lifetime and for many generations and lifetimes to come. We are a multi-generational legacy trust, and the true beneficiaries of which are the children of the future. Those are just now coming into life and those yet to be born. And that's the other thing about TBC Kringle. You can give TBC Kringle as a gift to any living man or woman, no matter how old they are. They can be babies. Eleemosynary is a word defined by its roots as alms giving, in which the past meant to give a few coins to the poor and destitute. But we see that alm is the root of alma, which is Latin for soul or spirit. So our charitable giving is of the soul and spirit of this mission society and its true purposes, which is to bequeath the spirit of unlimited possibilities to the future generations that shall inherit the spirit and become the soul of this world. We invite all who share this vision to join us in building the true value basis of the billion coin, to add to your life force, to the valuation of 1 billion coins supported by 1 billion living souls as a gift for humanity, to break free from the chains of debt and enslavement and the illusions of lack and limitation, to make TBC what it is truly meant to be, The brilliant community of the Kringle Society and of planet Earth is to enliven the brilliance of 1 billion stars and forever banish the darkness from our world. And the positive energy coming from this, when we are giving a gift, that admin is giving us the gift, there is a real positive, high energy for that. And it is interesting. I used to live in a part of a city called Alma. I never realized that it meant soul or spirit. So for me, it was a great place of healing. So it makes sense that it Latin for soul or spirit, and healing and giving. So yeah, I used to live in the called Almaden Valley, part of San Jose. So I used to say I used to live in the land of Alma in the city of Joseph. So I guess I'm kind of taken away by all this. And I know another saying that I see often is a great society is built where trees are planted that older people will never see grow tall. And of course, one of the blocks, on building our community does have a tree in it. And of course, if you go back to that block, it's on the TVC Billion Coin Community. I'm trying to think of the name of the block. I will look it back up. But, it is a tree. And of course, our leaders and the broadcasters are the roots of the tree. And then the gift is the seed. And, of course, we receive the gift when we join TVC Kringle or when we become a member of TVC Kringle. We are a seed, and the seed sprouts, with the leaders and the sponsors and the broadcasters there as the roots. We share it with the gift with our family and friends, and that's becomes the trunk of this tree. And then as we share with our friends, it becomes the branches of the tree. And then our Facebook friends become like little twigs on the tree. And we'll say other ones become the leaves on the tree. And then when we use the cash flow system and we can earn a living wage for ourselves at this time by sharing the gift and then receiving cash flow from it, that becomes the fruit on the tree. And so after reading this Kringle Society mission statement and then going back to that blog with the picture of the tree, I encourage you to look that up. And it makes me think of that saying, like I said, some of us may not be around to see the total mission accomplished, but we are spreading the seeds right now and planting those trees or gifts, and that will be a great society when it will go on and on and on, and it will keep bearing fruit and seeds, and future generations will benefit from it. I'm living in a new type of society where there is abundance and peace and lack or limitation. And it will be like, I like that, 1 billion stars and forever banish the darkness of the world. And I think this has always been a dream and a mission of many of us for a long, long time. And so I'm very grateful that the admin and the people who believed in the TDC Kringle coin to begin with followed through on their dreams and their mission so that I could receive the gift, and that I have been able to give the gift to others. So thank you very much, and it gives me a really good feeling to be a part of TDC Kringle. And I guess that inspires me to, and hopefully everyone else, to keep on sharing, and keep on sharing and sharing. You know, don't prejudge anybody. You never know who's waiting to hear your text message or your Facebook gift or your family and friends. You know, there's a lot of hopeless people in the world right now that are living a life of scarcity, and they're waiting to hear your message. So, and I myself need to go out, get busy, and keep on sharing the gift of TDC Kringle. So, have a wonderful evening and a great night. And this is Kringle Kim signing off. Thank you.